Oh yes, ready for consumption. Oh my god. Momentarily, drink this, grab a quick bite, talk a couple other movies, and then we're going to go check out something really cool. A couple backstreet things. Take a little trek. Take Gemma out for a quick bit. There's an old schoolhouse I want to take you and show you. And a couple other cool things. Danger. Fishy. Are fish in the sewers? I don't know about that. So, the street we're on is Belfield. There's gotta be a big bell around here somewhere. We're on Belfield Street. Belfield and Pulford. Belfield. Fairfields, the historic Bell family home, built in 1840. 1840. The sign itself is a bell. The historic Bell family home, built in 1840. You think they got a bell here? Well, the sign's a bell. Bells will be ringing. I don't know, maybe they got a real bell somewhere here. This place was built in 1840. There must be a bell. Just behind the historic Bell House. Look at that. Can you believe that the stone in this building has been there for over 120 years? About 141 years, approximately. That stone built, stand the test of time. Gazebo over here, right over here. Look at this thing. It says, let others tell of storms and showers. I'll only mark your sunny hours. Interesting. An hourglass with wings. Very neat. Found right behind the historic Bell House. Tiny little monument. It's pretty cool. Got the Roman numerals over. You don't know Roman numerals, it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 is IV, 5 is V. So what do you think 6 is? If 4 was IV, 5 is V, you're gonna go VI, 6. VII, 7. And it goes up to VIII to make 8. If there were an 8, it'd be VIII. We come back to the hourglass with wings. Oh, there it is here. VII. And what comes after that? IX is 9. 10 is an X. And then XI would be 11. XII would be 12. XIII 30. You get it. You get it. You get it. Roman numerals are not that difficult. One thing I've always been able to understand, but cool little monument. That's pretty cool. Hourglass with wings. Just past that little monument is the gazebo. Look at that. I don't think it's been touched up, but look. I'm touching stone from 140 years ago. Isn't that wild? Gazebo right over here. Gazebo circled by ice. The gazebo, I don't think, has been here since the 1800s. I highly doubt that, but oh my goodness. Just beyond the gazebo, I see something. We found it. We found it. There's a plane in the sky up there. Just beyond the gazebo and the house. The bell of the Bell House. Oh my goodness. Bell of the Bell House. Look at this stuff growing on it. This is ancient. Look at that. Straight to the tippity top of the roof of the Bell House. Look at that. It's got a bell with a rope and everything. We found the bell. If the street was named, had a bell in the name, then we'd find a bell. But we've sure as heck found it. Look at that. Side angle of the bell. What do you say? Should we try to ring this sucker? History. History. The historic Bell House. built in 1840. Pretty cool. That's a lot of years ago. So to think that it's been standing here all this time, I bet you this bell is also that old. Hard to tell. The bell itself doesn't have a year on it, but the dinger's in there. Oh yeah, look at that big bell. It's pretty cool. All right, should we ring it? If I ring it, I'm gonna have to take my leave afterwards. Give it a shake. Oh, it's a major ding. If anybody is residing in the Bell home, they heard the bell. They're probably gonna come out. Should probably take my leave now, I guess. But this is awesome. Who's not gonna want to ring this? Christmas time! Banging some dirt off it there. We found the bell. Bells will be ringing. Oh yeah, I don't like that. Like a stop by the historic Bell House, built in 1840. Pretty cool. I think that this place has been standing well over 140 years. That's neat. And a big rock over here. The size of that rock. They probably heard that bell quite the distance. One more establishing shot from the side. Fairfield's historic Bell family home, built in 1840. It's historic. It's history. And we found a bell. We found the bell. Gave it a good ringy dingy for all to hear. Eggs. Eggs. Weird, fabulous balls. Look at the things hanging from this tree. Look at this. You don't see these decorations. Look at the size of the balls. Look at that. You got that thing. Size of these. You don't see ornaments like these on people's trees in the yard. Look at this. Eggs. What is that? What's that? Oh man, disco balls. Chimes. Chimes. Disco balls. I had to look at this. This is crazy. I don't know. It's something. It's something. Oh jeez. I hit one. Look at that. There's a bird in that one. There's a birdie up there. That's cool. These aren't your ordinary everyday Christmas decorations. Disco! Check it. Cool. Yeah, you got the candy cane, and I don't know what that is, but festive. Festive. Huh. Interesting. Gemma's here with me. Gemma's here. She's looking around some back roads, seeing what we find. And there is a bell up there. Is it a church or was it a schoolhouse? And someone could be living in it right now. Wouldn't that be interesting? Having a house that looks like that. Coming over here, a little courtyard area of sorts. Bench over here. Are you stumped, Jim? Are you stumped? Old bench over here, just on the side of this church. Maybe someone is living in there. Just behind this bench, almost like a little Stonehenge monument. That's just a pile of rocks. They've stacked. This bench certainly seen better days. What do you think, Gemma? Let's get a little closer to this church and or one-time schoolhouse. Right here. I think I did hear the bell ringing walking near this the other day. So we're just walking some back paths of this town, outskirts, pushing towards the downtown area, but hey, don't eat that. See, people do live over here. No, I guess this is a church. No, see, I was right. It was a school. See? 1887, the Mossgrove School, named after William Mossgrove. It was a township school of Nepean, built in 1887. Cable roof structure, built local Fieldstone. Oh. Typical example of a late 19th century one-room schoolhouse. Closed in 1922. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Let's take a walk up the stairs. Had to have been then turned into a church at some point. So this was a schoolhouse, as I had guessed. It had to be a church or a schoolhouse. Just because there's a bell at the top doesn't mean it was a church. You looking at that lantern? Whoa, that was a leap. That was a leap. Gemma was sniffing these lanterns. Very interesting lanterns. Very interesting. Look at that. You think these lanterns have been here since 1922 when the school opened? Or perhaps 1887? Got my glasses right there. Yeah. 1887. Right there, if you can read it. Hard to read from this angle. Way before my time, eh, Gemma? Way before my time. What? Festive. Festive. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Old ancient schoolhouse. My guess is if they didn't want us here, then this would be chained up, but pretty cool. The Moss Grove School of 1887. Here's a side angle. See the bell up in the top there? I wonder if it still rings. Oh, here's the address. It's 2976, the actual address. That's interesting. That's really cool. I just love stuff like that. Old churches, or if it's an old schoolhouse, that's even neater. Pretty cool. I think some people do live back here. Huh. See, the back part of the schoolhouse has been used into homes, or made into homes, but it was a schoolhouse. It was living in the old schoolhouse. And ringing that bell from time to time, too. Come on. Here you go. Allegation. Allegation. Allegations. Stay smart. Wear a helmet. Like these three. One finger between the chin strap and the chin. One finger. Stay smart. Coming down this path. Look at this. They have a boat in their yard. Look, it's a boat. Oh, they've set up a whole bird bath within the boat. Hey birdies. Hey birdies. And some Christmas decorations over there too. But you don't see that every day. A boat on their front lawn. They're right by that public path here. Bloody Smiley. Ooh. Check it out. GoPro. These are restoration specialists. Not like what I'm filming with. The GoPro. My goodness. Look at this. Wide open park area. Look at this wide open park. Some stuff over here. Play structure for kids. A pool. Don't be a litter bug. Or a dog excrement bug. Huh. Sorry, Gemma. No swimming today. Over here. She doesn't even know where it is. Flying bee. She has no idea where it's gone. Here it is. Ah. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Good girl. Just between these two houses, you see the sun going down. It's only about 4:30, and the sun sets. It's crazy. There's Gemma dancing into the sun. Dancing into the sun. And she sets by the second. Full-fledged blown snowfall, good lord. Not sure if you can tell. See how that's a brutal snowstorm out there. See if you open this up and you can tell. That's how brutal it gets up here. Cold, snowy blizzard. As you saw, it was sunny earlier. Now, freezing cold, snow blowing blizzard.
Snow stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so?
Just watching the Grinch. The sky almost looks purpley and white up here in the great north as well. It's brutal out there. Just watching some Grinch now. Trying to stay warm. That's gonna do it. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. Not always just messing around, talking about Christmas movies. Never know what me and Gemma are going to be doing. We took you over for a little fetchy, looked at a Schoolhouse. Then the blizzard broke out, so we're drinking some hot chocolate and watching the Grinch. If you're new here, subscribe. Let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what we're going to be doing here. Mr. Thrasha Show. End of vlog. End of the episode. It's good. It's good Tim Hortons hot chocolate. All right. See you next time.
It came without ribbons. It came without tags. One step at a time.